From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Miami Marlins.
Just about ready to go. And on the mound in this one, Edward Cabrera. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy strike out per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Hesung Kim leading things off and takes a strike. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. Kim matched a homer in his last game. Next one misses, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one missing low. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Runner. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, out at second.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
1 out, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. Gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. One of the best RBI guys in the game this year. Right now, 2nd in the NL. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Cabrera goes 6 feet 5 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Myers under it. And there's 2 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Two outs, runner at first. Will Smith now at the plate. Right now 6th in the National League in home runs. That one catches the corner for a strike. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. They say you win.
0-2.
And they'll do it again. Next pitch downstairs. 1-2 the count. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Freeman off of first with 2 away. That one misses, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 outs. And foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Mookie Betts with a big strike in the inning. It's now a 1-0 ball game.
Yeah, we in go mode. Never going slow mo. Going. We in go mode. Going. We in go mode. We don't ever stop. We don't ever drop.
Back here in Miami, today's starting pitcher, Dustin May.
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
Bottom of the first, Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. May comes set. Fly ball center field. Edman in position. And it's caught for the out. And time now for the Marlins lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Connor Norton.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Otto Lopez, the next to hit, takes outside. That one outside, and the count is 2-0. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2. One down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. Good job to fight that one off. And Big Red gets his second strikeout of the game.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Two down, base is empty. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And it's fouled away. And here's the strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next
One
offering
ball,
is outside.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. May delivers. Not
Two
close
balls,
with that
2
one.
strikes.
And it's 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Kim sends it to first, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Cabrera back to work. And a foul ball. Next offering is in the dirt. Right side, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here comes Max Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Muncy with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Andy Pajes stands in now and watches strike one.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the DH, Connor Norby. There's the strike. Just missed. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That's outside. 2-2. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Hernandez drop step going back. See you later. He jacks that one out to left, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Pitch misses, and that is ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And the righty deals. Sanchez launched a pair of homers in his last game. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Chopped to the right side. Freeman steps on first for the out.
Batting 6, the catcher, Liam Hicks.
Here's the catcher to hit, Liam Hicks. Swing and a foul out of play. May fires. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's down and in. Tied up here in the early going. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Outside low, and the count is even 2-2. And foul ball. One out, bases empty, and a run in. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. The 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
The count is full.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Here's the third baseman, David Fry, one of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Two outs, base is empty. And a foul ball.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And that extends the inning.
Batting 8, the left fielder,
Griffin Kona, the next up for the Marlins. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. The 2-1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Dane Myers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. (3-1) now. And that one fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Dane Myers.
He really needs to start making more contact. Striking out nearly twice.
That's a base hit. Runner around third. He will score, and the Marlins have the lead. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Xavier Edwards. That's in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
So 2 on with 2 away. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Just missed. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
clips the corner. 3-2 now.
We got a full count.
In the air, center field, Edman. And makes the grab. And that is the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We play 2 full. It's the Marlins 3 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
Edman.
From the mud, I'm talking about the slums from a city where it's wicked. Most people scared to come, scared to box. They're running, get their from the area. Was all about the funds, put my people on. Now it's division, everybody in competition on the same mission. So why they dished on the
that catches the corner.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
No, that's a foul ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the dirt, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one hammered. Sanchez going back on it, and that's a home run into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. It's 3-2. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Hesung Kim. Trying to bunt his way on, and that's just foul. And he drops it down the third baseline. Bare hand scoop, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Here's Betts. He's already homered here in this one. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Turns and fires to Betts. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Lopez for 1. On to first, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees, strike 1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Sliced hard, but foul. 0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. Inside. Going to count 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Count full.
Freddie Freeman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 outs. Upstairs, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a strike in there. That's off the mark. And 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
2 strikes.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. As we go to the last of the third, and the batter now, Kyle Stowers. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And
1-2. 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
Count.
On the ground, out to short. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Connor Norby.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby. He's already homered in this game. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Off the mark there. Now 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Sanchez batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Now the 0-1. Ball one there.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
And there's ball four.
The catcher, number 34, Liam.
And at first, Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the third out. The inning is over. Marlins leave one, but they still lead at 3-2. Start of the fourth. Will Smith to the plate.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Smith in his 6th season, 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Out towards right center field. Myers on the move. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Next offering way off the plate. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Hernandez checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. No swing.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That misses. Ball one. Fouled off left side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just off the outside corner. 2-2.
2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. That one just misses. Counts full, 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real
Now
issues
batting,
with control.
right fielder,
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Just missed. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Brendan Little, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Cronin, the right-hander, also getting loose. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
2 balls, no strikes.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
2 on, 1 out. Can't
Ball
find it
left
here.
outside.
That's 6 straight balls. Tommy Edman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a chopper out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out.
The center fielder, number 25, Tommy Edman.
So bases all loaded up. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The Dodgers threatening. Next pitch is outside. And fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
He goes down looking.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. And you got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout look in is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
So up next, Hesung Kim. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Two outs. Base hit, 1 run is in. Myers to the plate. But it's offline. He will score. 4-3. They take the lead.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Edward Cabrera will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Cal Quantrill.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Pages, the lead runner at second. Kim on at first with 2 down. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. And that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. And midway in the 4th, it's the Dodgers 4 and the Marlins 3.
Ain't nobody gonna wait for you. Ain't nobody gonna wait. You better go, 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 go.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambie and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, David Fry.
The darkness will turn to light soon. With love in his eyes.
That's too low. Ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
In the air, out towards left center. Edman settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Griffin.
And now for the Marlins, Griffin Kona. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Alex Vesia, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Phillips warming up as well. And that is out of play. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Hernandez drop step going back. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His 2nd of the year. And we are starting over. It's 4-4.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Dane Myers getting ready to hit. RBI single his last time up. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Late swing fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. He swings and fouls one off. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. All even now at 4 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
I try to open up, but then I close tight. Cause who could understand what I feel like? Is what I feel like. I know it ain't right. But who could ever listen and won't judge you? And even if you didn't, I don't trust you.
In for a strike, 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. 1 for 2. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. His 7th home run of the season, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 6-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's to third. Slings it across. One away here in the 5th. And now Teoscar Hernandez. That's a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next for L.A., Max Oh, that got him.
That ball got him. First base.
Well, that's a nice job of moving that runner up into scoring position. It's not the most common way of getting it done. Probably a little painful, but now we'll see if they can cash in.
And there's the strike.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that misses. 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 1 out. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Quadro back to work. And he chases that one. And there's 2 away. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
First pitch swinging. Hernandez over at second. Muncy at first. 2 out of the inning. Chopper to second. Lopez fires over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 6-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
He can handle this. You ain't built for that like Jeep Wranglers. If he ain't square, he's rectangular. The second coming of the Lord, he has returned. I am the God. I have evolved.
Now pitching
back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Evan Phillips.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the
Leading
ball
up
in the
for
park.
the Marlins,
Not an easy guy
the
to take
second
deep.
baseman, Otto.
Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Marlins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman,
Kyle Stowers, the next to hit, has grounded out a couple of times. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. This to third. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Connor Norby.
And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Look out!
Time.
And it
That
hit
ball
him.
got
So 2 down now,
batting,
and here
the right
is
fielder,
Jesus Sanchez.
Sanchez.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
The 1-0. Out to short, and it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that you had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Hit on the ground to short. They take the force out, inning over. Marlins strand a pair, and the score remains 6-4. Top of the 6th inning, and now it's going to be Hae-Sung Kim.
Number 6.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That clips a corner. In the air to left down the line. Konai turns to the right on the move. Hauls it in for the out.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Here's Mookie now. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Sanchez ranging after it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here. When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
On the ground to short, and it gets by him, and that keeps the inning alive.
We know you got to watch the ball all the way into the glove. I think he just tried to be too quick right there and skipped the first step of the process. I'm sure he's in disbelief at what just happened, more so than anyone else.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. That's to third, Fry. And that is the inning. So they strand 2 after a base hit and an error. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Marlins 4. Bottom of the 6th. And at the plate for Miami, David Fry. Phillips back to work. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Upstairs. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. That one missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Now he breaks his bat. Freeman makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Griffin Konai.
Now the left fielder, Griffin Konai. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
The center fielder, number 55, Dane Myers.
Here's the center fielder, Dane Myers. First pitch misses. And another ball. The Dodgers trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pajes snags it. That is the inning. So they go quietly there. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Marlins 4. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Fouled off. He was late. Curve in the dirt. Smoked on the ground to second. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Quantrill back to work. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Edwards fires to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And here is Andy Pajes in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Konai pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Marlins 4.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back
Dodgers.
in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kirby Yates.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. Yates, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one misses. 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
That
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting,
Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia, the left-hander, up and throwing. Garcia also throwing. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw there. Safe. Tying run at the plate. That's in there. 2-1 now. That one out to right. Lays out and makes the play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play right there. An
Now
excellent
batting,
diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in and tracking that ball down.
Kyle Stowers digs in now. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The tying run at the plate. High fly ball right field. Pajes on the move to the alley. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
The batter, number 1. Designated hitter, Connor.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Norby. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 outs with a runner at third. That one not close. And the count is 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Marlins 4.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
51.
Declan Cronin.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy
for Los
Edman.
Angeles, the center fielder, number 25, Tommy Edman.
That one clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, number 6.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. Pickoff throw. And he dives back in safely. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Brendan Little preparing to come on if needed. Next offering is downstairs. Edman on at first, nobody out. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles
Now
back to back.
batting,
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite
Set.
way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
First and second. No outs. And now it's Mookie Betts. And a foul ball. First and second, no outs, and we're in the top of the 8th. Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Way inside, gets out of the way. No outs, runners at first and second. And a ball evens the count. Betts tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he offered at it.
Now batting, designated
Next
hitter,
is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. On its way to the corner, and that drops foul. That one ripped right center field. That's back, and it's gone. His 13th home run of the season, and they tack on 3. It's 9-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Declan Cronin is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Marlins.
for the Marlins, Brendan Little.
Number 54.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed
Right there.
reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Base is empty, one away, so now it's Freddie Freeman. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And ball 1. Ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
The batter, the catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Swings and misses. That's out number 3. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's opened up now, 9-4. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
It's only one man, believe me. Believe me. It's only one man, believe me. Believe me. It's only one man, believe me.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Alex Vesia.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
The right fielder.
Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Missed with a changeup, and a count even 1-1. And that one upstairs. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 78 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Up the middle, bats up with it on the run, sends it over to first. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Now
a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Here's the catcher, Liam Hicks. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. First pitch, and it just misses. Sanchez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Ball.
In the dirt.
2-1.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. The 2-1.
Ball 3.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take the base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Third baseman, David.
And now for the Marlins, David Fry. 1 for 3. First pitch just misses. And that's down and away. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
2 balls, 1
First
strike.
and second here, no outs. Slider for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Now batting, the
Griffin
left fielder,
Conine now at the plate.
Conine.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Out. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And up next for Miami, Dane
Now
Myers.
batting, center fielder, Dane Myers.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Marlins strand a pair. They trail it here 9-4. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Little back to work. Just missed. Miami's bullpen with some action. Sandy Alcantara appears to be getting loose. Foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Bouncer to second. Lopez gets it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Here comes Max Muncy.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, The ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not
That's a
foul.
ball.
Paz stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering in the dirt.
No strike.
Ball 2. And
That's
another
ball
ball. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Edman.
So a man aboard. And here comes Tommy Edman. That one's in there, 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Paez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's downstairs and outside.
Two balls. Two
In the
strikes.
dirt. The 2-2 on the way. Stays alive. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering is down low. And they'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Number 6.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for Los Angeles, Ha-Seong Kim. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Marlins 4. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Number 66. Tanner Scott.
And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards.
That's shortstop.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And that's downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez.
Second baseman.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. Scott, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The Dodgers leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting them straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Stowers in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
The Fish down to their final strike. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Up next for the Marlins.
And next is the designated hitter, Connor Norby. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
9-4, our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even room with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. The pretty Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell her